Hello and welcome to ActonTV Sports Coverage. It's Tim Lito here with Will Henry.
Good to be here, Tim.
The Will's, helping us out as, geez, where is our other half here?
From what I hear, he's across the pond in Greece.
Mark Shire's in the Greek Isles on a yacht somewhere, snorkeling and everything else. So we miss Mark, but hey, we're going to watch some AB Reading football tonight, Will.
Oh, and it's going to be great.
And I tell you, thanks for moving over from the Statman position. Actually, you're going to be doing it all tonight. Statman, color, commentary, it's going to be great. But, Reading and Acton, I tell you, last week they both won some big games. I think Reading is going to be a step up in terms of competition over Chelmsford tonight. This is a respect game,
It definitely is.
And, you win this, you gain respect, you get a shot at the top 25, in my opinion. And we'll have more with that analysis right after this message.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Lito with Will Henry here at Reading. Let's see, is John Hollingsworth Field a Hall of Fame coach for the Reading Rockets here? This field is named after him. I think he coached until 1974 and then was athletic director, just in case you were wondering. So my deep research.
Good to know.
But last week, the Colonials won big, 28-0 against Chelmsford, and usually that game is a tough, close game, some great games over the years. But Chelmsford looked a little sloppy, but, they have a lot of talent there. So, what I like, though, is you read some of the articles out there. The Chelmsford coach was very gracious. He said that was the fastest team he's seen in the early season here. He's played, obviously some preseason, scrimmaged some folks and so on. He's really impressed with the team speed of AB.
Oh, yeah. I mean, on defense, the Chelmsford O-line was like pieces of paper, and our defensive line was the paper punchers because there were holes punched through that line as easy as could be for that defense to conquer.
It was really good, and I'll tell you, in Reading, coming back from a disappointing season last season here, they had some injuries. Their quarterback was hurt for the majority of the year, the second half of the year, and number 33, was also hurt for the whole season. And they come back now, and you got Matt Sinella, who's the quarterback. He rushed for 3 touchdowns last week. He ran 4 times, 3 touchdowns, one for 45 yards, 42, 32, and 27 yards. So this kid can run, he can throw. They have a kid who can kick field goals. In fact, in practice, they kicked a 45-yard field goal just warming up, which was impressive. And this number 33 can do it all. This Pat Conroy. He's 6'2", 210 pounds, and he's fast. He looks like a real dominant player on both sides of the football.
Definitely. Guys of his stature, size, and speed are hard to come by in high school sports. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing what this kid can do when he gets the ball in his hands.
Yeah, I agree. And, when you think of Reading, you think of that big offensive line, defensive line. They're real sturdy up front. They've always been that way over the years. I don't know what's in the water in this town. But, I think they look a lot like LS. Who over the last particularly 4 or 5 years has been really strong up front. So I expect a real strong offensive and defensive line at Reading tonight.
I definitely expect that as well. Coach Bassett told me earlier that he does not expect this game to be as easy as it was last week for his team.
Yeah, that's great. And, with one injury that we were talking about last week, or what looked like an injury, was Stan Bernard, as he limped off the field in the fourth quarter, and, just really happy that was a cramp. Mr. C did his magic over the week, and Stan Bernard should be all set to go tonight. From there, I think you're up on the injury report. We're all set with the rest of the team. It should be status quo.
Pretty much. Vic Otero, who also suffered a cramp last week. They said also he had an ankle injury, but I think he's going to be good to go. I don't see him missing any time.
All right, well, with that, Reading is not in the top 20 in the Globe, but is in the top 20 in the Herald. So the way I look at it is you beat Reading, you gain respect, and you get a shot at the top 20 early in the season. I like that. What do you say? Well,
let's play some football.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Welcome back to ActonTV Sports presentation of Colonials football. Today's game has been brought to you by Huntington Learning Center, Gallant Insurance, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Medical Aesthetics, TC Landos, Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, Acton Pharmacy, National Aviation Academy.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Will, it's great to be with you tonight. Mark, we miss you. We hope you're having a great time out there. AB getting ready to kick off. They won the toss and deferred. And the very dangerous Pat Conroy back deep for the Rockets, and they kick it away from him to John Damari as he picks up the ball at his 6 and gets taken down.
Nice textbook play there by AB, and they got lucky on that bounce that it didn't go out of bounds either.
All right, 1st and 10 Rockets. That's a good point, Will. I mean, that's just that's good. Let's hope hope it keeps going that way this game. Beautiful night. No wind again. It's a still night like last week was. Temperature dropping off a little bit.
But that sort of weather does not scare away the AB faithful who are coming in droves for this game. Our side of the stands is filling up fast.
All right, and Sinella, the handoff to Conroy on the edge, and he gets a couple.
I can see what you mean, Tim, about that young man's speed. He definitely was showing it, but the blocking just ran out when he got too far to the edge.
Yeah, and he's real smooth. His change of direction and speed, just watching him warm up. He's one of those type of athletes.
Well, now he's on the other side of the field, lining up at wideout.
Bring up 2nd and 7. Sinella looking to pass. Throwing the ball deep, downfield. And incomplete. What a great defensive play intended for Javon Nortellis. Right in his hands, but a good defensive play.
Yeah, that was just a great move right there by the AB defender. Or he jumped at the right moment and he kept his hands out of the way until the right time.
You see the replay here, ball right on target here, but good positioning, and that was that Noah?
Noah Sweeney?
That speed, I think that's Noah on the other side. It's hard to see. We're not up that high tonight, so we'll see if we can figure this out. Sinella rolls out, and little pass complete to Conroy for a first down.
Now that's an interesting move by Conroy right there. He was originally going deep, but he cut back in order to get back into passing range.
Yeah, they flooded the zone there. And it'll bring up 1st and 10 on the, what looks like the 25-yard line. There's the replay, and you see a good pass and throw, strong arm. Snell looking for a play. It's a keeper up the middle, and good D.
He did not get far. It almost seemed AB was waiting for him. He ran right into those defenders.
Yeah, that was Noah Sweeney on the excellent defensive play. Noah, just a sophomore, I believe. Great team speed. That'll be an interesting matchup tonight. Single safety for AB. Nortellis with a little slant, quick reception.
Yep, that is Javon Nortellis right there who just caught the ball. His brother Jamil is also on the team at number 6. He's one of their star runners.
And a lot of whistles going on.
Think that was a timeout call?
In another league, that would be an instant replay review, but thank God we don't have that in high school.
Too much complication.
All right. I think maybe the coach is questioning the placement of the first down marker. That's just a guess here. All right. Sinella.
This is going to be interesting. They got
Damari in motion.
Right.
And he get the ball up the middle again with a good, very good dive. That's actually number 3, Vito Lorenza, I believe. Yes.
Yep, Vito Lorenza. Nice move. He cut through the D-line, and he made his move as it produced some yards.
It's a big-time key matchup here. Our front versus the offensive line of Reading. All right, little sprint out to
Conroy.
Nothing there, maybe a yard. To the short side of the field. So they've run about 5 or 6 plays. Conroy's touched the ball twice. I think
it's definitely showing how special this young man is. He didn't play at all last year because of injury. So they said there was no game film on him to be studied. Well, this is your film right here, people. And he's showing how good of a player he is.
All right, up the middle goes Sanella for about 8 or 9 yards. And the offensive line of Reading is really moving some people around. It looks like we were showing a 3-man front. Let's see if we still play that way. So I think we're playing a 3.
Well, yeah, we got Hollis Durstein out as one of the defensive ends. And so far on that one, it paid off.
Conroy with a first down up the middle, and they're getting a good push. I think this is really a game of strategy here. Right now, we're playing sort of an even front, 3 up and playing the space routes because of the threat with all the speed on Reading. See if we adjust.
Not only that, Coach John Fiore of Reading, they've not done much passing on this drive. Running's been the key element.
All right, so now looking deep and throws up short to the flat, complete to Damari.
Well, I misspoke there. That's got to be their first most successful yardage gain on a passing attempt this drive.
Yeah, they bring up second and
go.
5.
Here's the replay.
Yep, just a nice little throw. Sweeney just taps him and out
of second and 5 here.
up the middle goes Vito Lorenza for about 3 or 4.
And it seems this game right now is a game in the trenches because it's been running the ball all day long for Reading.
There's a flag there, illegal motion, I believe. They were in a pistol. The right back there, let's see as he turns, it's Nortellis, I believe, moved his right foot there. And bring it back 5.
And that's a big penalty right there for Reading because instead of 3rd and 2, it's now 3rd and 6.
Look at the personnel changes. They rotate, a whole different set of skill players here. They got a package.
Well, we got Conroy out wide right here.
We got Vic Otero on him. Looks like we're playing side fields a little. There's Damari with a little swing pass. Gets about 2 or 3.
Nice move there by the AB defense to set up a 4th down. Now let's see what Reading's going to do. You did mention they have a really good kicker. Do they attempt it?
This kid kicked a 45-yard field goal in practice, but they're going for it here. 4th and 5. In the I formation. Sanella back, looking sideline pass, and it is.
Oh my
nice
Lord!
Job, Vic Otero and
37, Pat Cronowith.
Nick Pasillo in on it too as well. Great play. AB takes over on a great defensive stand there.
Oh my God, but yeah, it's great. They did get the ball, but number 37, Pat Cronowith, he almost intercepted that pass.
That ball was up a long time, I was going to run down the field and get it myself.
Yeah, I'll get you some pads and a helmet.
All right. All right, 1st and 10 for AB. The ball is on the 30. Looks like the 30-yard line, maybe 29. AB in a divide. Finn Murray. He's got Bernard deep and just put too much air on that football, boy.
Man, Bernard looked frustrated after he didn't outrun that ball. He underran that route, and he didn't get there in time. But for being heavily covered, he sure made a valiant effort to get to it.
Sean Fisher, the corner there covering. It's really great to see Bernard, though, with the kind of speed where he can take on. Well, he's certainly been able to take on the cornerbacks he's faced so far this early season. All right, AB.
They got Ethan Logue and Stan Bernard out on the wide edge.
2nd and 10. Little swing pass. And Ethan Logue skips and steps and gets about 8.
Nice move. They were focusing too much on San Bernard and Vic Otero. Very good move by Logue right
See
there.
if we get a replay on that. They're moving fast, so we may not have time. Let's go back to the action here. The personnel changes already, and they're really rotating a lot of folks. Deep team.
Here we go. Here's that replay. He was left wide open.
Great patient run. All right, AB starts with like 5 or 6 in the backfield. Doesn't declare the formation to the very last minute. They're checking their playbooks on their forearms, and here they go. All right, Finn Murray with a keeper up the middle. Gets some room, and it looks like his forward motion should be a first down. That ref, the sideline.
He had to get to the 40-yard line for that one, and AB's already signaling, move those chains.
Finn Murray running the ball very well last week. So we got 2 good running quarterbacks in the game tonight.
Yeah. If Murray can't make a pass, he'll run the ball. He's not afraid to do it.
All right, this time, little read option, and
Number 9, Alex Barreau.
gets hit quickly.
Here's a replay on that.
From behind, big number 75. 6'1", 235 pounds. Playing that left defensive end there in a 3-man front there. All right, again, he's got Vic Otero just overthrowing, and Bernard was wide open on the sideline here, just didn't see him.
So 3rd and 11. AB needs to get some key yardage here. Plus side is if they have to punt it away, they're far enough down the field, they can hopefully pin the ball deep.
All right. This time, the Rockets rush 4. Linebackers are very deep. Finn looking back. He's got time. Over the middle. Vic Otero gets some room. And just doesn't get there. Gets about 7-8 yards on that. Right play. Nice middle pattern.
They are very close. Actually, okay, now he's moving the chain marker down a little more. I thought he was stopping short.
All
They're
right.
about 3-4 yards away from a first, but they're punting.
AB sets up the punt. Damari is back to receive here. Good snap, and they get the ball off low punt. Damari, fair catch is at the 10, 11?
About between the 10 and the 15 and right there. I'm surprised he didn't run with that because he had a lot of open room.
I was thinking the same thing. Well, it looked like he had a good return right there with the motion of the ball and so on. But 1st and 10 for the Rockets on the, let's see where they marked this thing. I think it's, might be the 14, you're right. 13, closer to 14-yard line.
Well, let's see what AB's defense has learned from that last drive because this time the Rockets are starting farther back than they did the last time.
A big number 75 from Reading rolling in there. He's a sophomore, that kid.
It's like Hollis Durstein, who was a freshman last year for us, but he was a big guy and he made an impact.
All right, little rollout pass.
Oh,
and he gets some room here.
Oh, we got a flag. Otero shoved Conroy. Looks like we got a little extracurricular right there. Conroy may have done an illegal block. I don't know.
See what the refs calls here. It's against Reading.
Ouch. I'd love to see a replay of that, actually, if that's possible. Otero's a very, very mild-mannered
Here's the
young
replay.
man. Yeah, watch number 6. Oh, yeah, it looks like Conroy shoved Otero
Yeah, block
to
in
the
the back
ground.
there. Yep. That's didn't seem it's just a block in the back. He turned. All right, 1st and 15
I think you said
More.
17 right
17,
there.
18 yards, Ed. Carried to 3. Yeah, we got a long way. All right. Conroy split out wide. He's got single coverage on the end there. And up the middle they go with the dive. Gets about 4 yards back.
Yeah. Lorenza, he's only 5'9", but this kid, probably because of his size, is able to slip through defenders. And he's done plenty of that today.
D'Agostino out wide now on Otero. All right, Sanella looking deep. He's got plenty of time. Throws the ball late over to the
Oh!
intercepted by AB. And they call it. It is
That
an interception, AB ball.
That is Cronowith. He was like, I missed my last attempt. I am not missing this one.
Well, you see, here's a replay here. What they say is you never throw late over the middle. And it's almost always trouble, and that's a beautiful play. Great reaction on the ball. 1st and 10 AB. Great field position on the, looks like maybe the
Looks
27? We're low.
Yeah.
The seats are low here, folks. We're going to be picking up.
We're definitely past the 30, but we are not past the 20. Put it at that.
All right.
I think it's about the 27-yard
Alex
line.
Burrow in the backfield. Little cross pop fake, and Finn Murray gets tripped up by a great defensive play, number 14, Jeremy Rosh. Bring up no gain, 2nd and 10.
All right, looks like Jonas Weckman just entered the game. They have him on the left side, but he is not lined up as a blocker. He's more in the wideout position. Flag already. What a catch, though.
What a catch. That is, I think that ref, he's got it. I mean, I was looking to see if the ball touched the ground. Again, the refs are huddling here. They got a flag out in the flat.
I think it's either a false start or...
Yeah, it's going to be against AB. What an incredible catch there.
I got to say, Tim, that was a really good catch. He just grabbed that thing like Odom Beckham style.
Here's the replay. If you see, I mean, to do that over the middle, it exposes you. It takes a lot of courage to really, go for that. All right, 2nd and 15. AB's got to get some rhythm in this game against the Rockets, who have really been stout at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they got Bernard out on wide left.
Finn looking over to left, and pass is complete to Nick Pasillo. Great throw and catch there. About an 8-yard gain, 9-yard gain. That's good football.
That's what you call moving the ball down the field. You don't have to do it in long stretches at a time. You just have to go short stretches, which will add up.
And that's really a college throw there. It's a 9-yard gain, but you're throwing across the field. It's about, you got to throw a 15, 16-yard, rope to get it out there. Make sure you don't get risk of an interception. All right, 3rd down, 7. Finn Murray looking out wide, throws the ball.
Oh!
Wow. Number 4, Sean Fisher. He's just reading the eyes, and Finn was just looking left, rolling out. And here's the replay. I thought he was going to throw deep here. I didn't really see who was open or not, but it was a great read on the ball, Sean Fisher. Interception.
I almost thought he was going to just run with it because he was near the line of scrimmage when he threw that thing.
All right, well, interesting start to this game. Both teams have, just kind of walking through their playbook, trying to get some rhythm, and defenses are coming up pretty strong. All right. Sinella puts Fiore in motion.
Nothing doing there.
Damari in motion, and they do a dive. A lot of dives. I think Reading has run the ball up the middle, I'd say 5 or 6 times in this game today.
Yeah, at least. I mean, they have not done much damage in the passing game. So
that's the end of the first quarter. No score, I believe. And it's been just back and forth, playing in the middle of the field. Both teams have really been focused. You know, they've come out crisp. It's a defensive game. You got two quarterbacks that can run. You got a lot of skill in the field on both sides of the ball. This is fun.
It definitely is. I mean, I said earlier, this seems to be a game in the trenches, and I think that's going to decide the victor. Who can win in the trenches? Who can outlast the other team on both sides of the ball? Makes you wonder what the second half's going to be like.
Please join us in thanking them, and when you patronize their business, let them know you saw their signs at the stadium.
Yeah.
Also, one of our biggest supporters would like to wish the
All right, the Rockets take over, 1st and 10.
happy birthday on his 98th birthday.
On the 25. They have it as second down, but that should be a first down, I believe, right?
No, they ran the ball on the first play.
That's right. Okay, second and 9. Snow looking over the middle, throws sideline now, and it's complete to Damari. Good throw and catch for a first down. We met John Damari's dad just before the start of the game. Here's the replay. He was looking over the middle first, and you can see him off the side of his eyes. Then he looks to the left and gets the ball well thrown. Double coverage there underneath. First down for the Rockets. All right, pistol formation for the Rockets now. And they run behind that big offensive line. It's caught behind the line of scrimmage. Great play by Nick Priscillo and... Let's see.
Was that Durstein in there?
Matthew Cox, I believe. Yes, Matt.
That almost looks like a loss of gain right there, but I'm not a lineman and doing the yardstick job.
2nd and 10. All right. Outside run and again, 4 or 5 yard loss is AB. Very comfortable defending against the run.
I think that was 23, Josh Williamson, who we have not seen in this year, in
Here's
this
the
game.
Replay. We've seen that last week. Now you have a more skilled team in Reading, and we still look good on that sideline to sideline run coverage.
That wasn't just a tackle. That was like a headhunter-style tackle, the way they just wrapped him up and threw him to the ground.
All right, sophomore Noah Sweeney, one-on-one on the sideline to Nortellis. They throw the ball up, and it's overthrown. Nortellis had a step on Noah.
And that will show you the speed that Noah Sweeney has and also the discipline. He never got involved with the wideout. All he did was stay on him, and he didn't touch him.
I think he walked over to Stanley Bernard and said, I might need some rotation help over there with that kid. That kid's tough. They stayed with him, but, we're playing single safety tonight. And you can tell, 4th down, and the Rockets will punt back deep. Vic Otero.
That penalty was declined. It's going to be 4th down and 14 from the Reading 35.
So, Reading punts at the 35, and Vic Otero is back at around the 30-yard line.
Bad snap on the ground, but he gets it up, and it's an end-over-end kick. Fair catch, Vic Otero. Nicely done. 1st and 10.
Yeah, good move right there by Otero. He played it safe, he didn't want to take a risk, and he got Acton Boxborough the ball right close to the 40-yard line. And with 9.5 minutes to go in the second quarter and this first half, this is going to get interesting.
And this game's been played in the middle of the field so far tonight. These two teams just throwing some jabs. No home run shots yet. And,
well, we've definitely had some near attempt home runs.
all right. Read option formation. You got Finn Murray with a keeper, off tackle, and he's still going.
Oh, my Lord!
He puts on the Jets. He's got Conroy trying to catch him, and he trips him up. And he
I don't believe it!
And I believe that's a touchdown!
I do not believe it! Finn Murray defies all the odds, and he gets to the end zone no matter what. Woo!
That one, the hop, skip, and a jump play at the 5-yard line. Finn Murray.
I don't believe it, Tim. I mean, there were plenty of times he could have been tackled. Here's the replay.
He explodes out of the middle, and look at him. Look at the speed of Finn Murray. That's our quarterback. I didn't think he had that juice. I mean, he's outrunning Conroy. He just got a little tired at the end. Here's the extra point play. And the kick is up, and it is good. And the Colonials strike first with 9:15 to go in the first half. 7-0.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, we're back on the air, and we haven't stopped talking since we left the air, but here we are. It's been a great game. The last touchdown was Finn Murray, again, breaking up the middle and cutting left towards the flag in the end zone with guess who chasing him, Conroy, and he grabs him by the shoulder pad at about the 2, and Finn Murray drags him in for another score, 14-0.
Yeah, and you just missed it, too. Lorenza, he ran for a touchdown.
Big time keeper. Yeah, we just had a touchdown call back with Vincenzo cutting off the right side, breaking about 3 or 4 tackles, and a terrific run that was called back. And this time Sanella with the run. So teams are energized. 3:19 to go in the first half, and this has been a heck of a half of football, and the Rockets got something to say right here.
Well, there's about 3 minutes left in this half. Let's see if the Rockets have any more fuel left in their gas tanks to finish this drive strong.
Sanella looks to his right. And
oh no, that was not nice.
All right, we got player down.
Was that Durstein or?
That was Hollis Durstein on the ground here.
Oh.
That's a block, legal block, I believe.
That was a low block. He went for his knees. That is something you do not want to see in a high school football game.
All right, with that injury, we're going to go to a break. We'll be right back, folks.
Prasad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, we're back. Hollis Durstein was the player down on that field. He's just walking off the field under his own power. That's a good sign to see, performing his magic very gingerly, but let's hope Hollis is okay.
Well, now he seems to be walking without any assistance. He is kind of favoring his right leg, it looks like.
All right, they're going to walk off 15 here. All right, 1st and 10 Colonials.
Well, this is like
On
1st
the
and
35.
20.
I mean, 1st and 10 Rockets on the 35. And it's, again, a nice little option play to Damari. And it's a flag as he pushed him out way out of bounds. And the refs are trying to get control of this game, but I really believe that was pretty gentle. I'm not sure I'd call that. I think, but
well, yeah. I mean,
technically, it's the right call.
It definitely was a penalty.
The call was not there.
I mean, it's definitely a penalty. You can't touch a guy when he's out of bounds.
By 5 yards, yeah. Coach Bassett is very upset. He's got.
Oh, I mean, I said too, you can't let your emotions get the best of you in these kind of situations. The best you can do is just show up and play your best ball.
All right, Hollis Durstein, I believe, checked in.
Oh, that's great. I want to see him continue to play. That kid is a hell of a player.
All right, 1st down for the Rockets. The Rockets really, their best plays have been trick plays, hook and ladders, options. That option was a, that's not your regular option play. If you can see this on a replay, watch how far this pitch is. Or it's a throw, but wow. Conroy in motion. Now they run the sweep, and it's a halfback option pass to Damari. Touchdown, Rockets.
Yeah, there's that touchdown.
All the way.
There's that touchdown that Reading was craving. They got denied on their last time to get down there, and they were going to say, we ain't going home without a touchdown.
You had this feeling before this half was over. Here it is again. It's a great call by the coach because last week, Conroy really was explosive around the end. They had a big long run on that end around. And AB was thinking about it all night here. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 2:32 to go in the first half, it's the Colonials 14 and the Rockets on the board with 7.
And here's the replay.
Again, sets his feet, and he's wide open.
I tell you this, Conroy, he's able to run, he's able to catch, but pass? Who thought of that?
He can also place kick. He's the backup field goal kicker. He was warming up as well before the game.
If he can run, he's got a good enough leg to kick. Just ask Finn Murray.
All right. 2:32 to go. Still time left in the first half here.
About 2.5 minutes.
With a game like this, Will, even when we were up 14-0, it was like we got a game. We said it was closer than that. And now the Rockets score, and now it's 14-7. We really got a game going into the first.
Oh, yeah.
half.
You can't be comfortable. You can never be comfortable until that last second comes off the clock. So the Rockets are going to do their first kickoff since the start of the game.
All right, good kick. Bernard gets the ball, cuts up the sideline, and cuts back over the middle, and is well covered by the Rockets on about the 20, 22-yard line. Let's see where they placed that.
So I don't think I saw Durstein on that remainder of that last drive, but let's see if he comes out here to support Murray. He usually plays tackle, mainly on the left side. Yeah, I see him in the huddle. And he seems to be moving without any problems, so hopefully he's able to cut on the edge.
All right, 1st and 10. All right, little rollout pass. Vic Otero with a little shake and bake there, gets about 8.
Yeah, Vic Otero, he did hurt his ankle last week, but he is not showing any signs of weakness from that injury.
All right, 2nd and 2. Call a long one, maybe. It's a pretty good spot for us there.
Just under 2 minutes.
All right, Finn Murray looking sideline, and it is complete. What a great throw all the way out, and that's Jonas Wickman, I believe.
Yep. Here's a replay on that catch.
This is a heck of a throw all the way.
And it was a nice move by Wickman and Murray. Throw to the edge, get out of bounds after you catch it. Stop the clock.
That's setting up for a stop and go later in the game. That's what that's setting up for. All right, Finn Murray looking, and he looks off the player. Now he gets some room up the middle, and he's going to get about 6 or 7 yards. There's a flag on the play.
I don't know if that was like extracurricular tackling there or not, but we'll find out.
Rockets coach upset with the flag on the field. It's interesting. We're getting these personal foul calls or whatever. I'm not sure what this is yet. The game doesn't look chippy overall, but there are, some plays going on there. Let's see what this call is.
Well, it's on the defense. Personal foul.
Colin DeRoss gets called off the field here, and they replace him. I'm not sure if he, I don't think, they're coming over to explain to Reading coach. I think it's another John Fiore, low hit. Something.
I think, yeah, penalty probably happened after Murray went to the ground. But like you said, Tim, this game, there's not really anything chippy about it. I mean, I don't really believe there's any bad blood between these two teams. I mean, we don't play Reading a lot, so I don't know about the past history that you could possibly elaborate on if need be.
I just think the feel I get is the game's not chippy. I do think we have some isolated plays. It might be, some rule adjustments as well. They're tightening up the game, which is always good for the game. So, all right, 1st down.
Ball's at the 45.
Good.
Ooh.
5-yard gain on a slant pattern.
That was a scary hit right there that our receiver just took.
Sean Kelly with a brave reception, gutsy. All right, Finn with the other side. Bernard just takes his eye off the ball. He had it there, well covered. It would have been a 3-yard gain, but Bernard was thinking, turning upfield for a touchdown.
Well, with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this half, it seems the AB is trying to go, short passes down the field, but also to the edge. They're trying to get out of bounds as well.
Now the Rockets are rushing 5. They go back. Finn Murray under pressure. And Vic Otero with a first down catch. He basically does a little 5-yard out. Focus. Good throw. Here's the replay here. Very nice.
Yep. And they just stopped the clock at 1 minute. You hear that, people? 1 minute left in this half.
All right, 14-7. A minute to go in the first half. Finn Murray with the run, cuts up through the tackle. He slides down after about an 8, maybe a first down. That ref marks it past the marker.
Oh, do we have a timeout called?
Timeout, AB.
And a first down as well. I mean,
all right, with that timeout, if we can go to the top 20. See if we can bring it up. We had a power outage, a couple of them. Here we go. And you can see here Everett on top, even with a different coach. And Coach John Biasso now setting up a new play at Catholic Memorial, won big last week. Severium had the tough duty of playing Everett for that opening week. LS with a big victory. So we got, AB with a win in this game would be in that conversation in that top 20. All right, Finn Murray looking off. Again, it's a keeper up the middle. He's got some room.
Oh,
and
no.
The ref,
oh, ref, what were you doing?
The ref was the best defender on that play. I think you got to hit the ref and knock him over.
Here's the replay on that run.
That's in your way. I mean, you got to go.
Here's the replay, Tim.
Watch this. The ref says, okay. Hey, okay.
Yeah, ref, I know you got to do your job, but that doesn't mean gluing your shoes into the turf.
I'd say give that ref an AB uniform, put him on defense next series. Come on.
Yeah, no one tries to knock that over. I'm actually surprised that ref didn't move because refs can get hurt when players run into them.
But
players not expecting the ref to be there.
In the ref's defense, he's just trying to get out of the way. That's a tough. It's really, you probably can't be right. All right, 2nd and 4. Little slant, little out pattern. Oh!
Ooh.
And just dropped by Vic Otero. It doesn't. Very sure-handed receiver.
All right. Well,
40 seconds.
3rd and 4 on that one. And like you said, Tim, 40 seconds left.
You got 2 downs for a first down. Plenty of time, really. Finn Murray under pressure, throws the ball away. That's a good decision. 33 seconds to go to bring up 4th down.
Well, let's see what AB decides to do. Because with almost 30 seconds left, do you go for it or do you try to kick a field goal? What would you do, Tim?
I don't think we have the range to kick a field goal from here. I mean, I think we kick it from the line of scrimmage, but you got to go 10 yards from there to kick it. That's beyond, our range, I believe.
Well,
so I think you got to go for the first down, and then you got to.
Well, Coach Luke Bassett of the Colonials, he was the offensive coordinator, wasn't he, when Maver was the coach? So I'm actually kind of interested to see what he's drawing up while his team's in the huddle.
Yeah, well, Coach Bassett is he's an aggressive play caller for sure. Just look at that series going down the field with some interceptions in this game. He's calling these out patterns, which 4 or 5 years ago would have been unheard of in our offense.
I remember those years.
And now, you're putting that ball out on these long throws, and he's got a lot of confidence in Finn Murray, and it's actually setting up that middle run because you're spreading this defense out, you're completing them, the pass is on the edge, and then you set up that middle run. So I think what Reading's going to do here, if I were Reading, I would say you take away the middle run by Finn Murray. So he's not going to get this 4 yards on a keeper up the middle, period. Let him beat us any other way you want, but you're going to take away that.
Well,
let's see what happens.
They rushed 5 the last time. Let's see what happens here.
And he goes the keeper up the middle, and he's got that and more all the way up to about the 7-yard line. Finn Murray with the great vision, the way he cuts. Let's see the replay there.
I mean, what did you say about him not running up the middle? I think he did just that, Tim.
Well, I don't think they called my strategy, honestly, because they didn't have, to do that. You need 3 linebackers in the middle, right? And you say you're going to beat us one-on-one on the outside. We don't really have enough time to call that. Let's go to the second video and see the standings of these two teams early in this season. If you can bring up that graphic. And it's going to be small. AB really is in first place because we haven't allowed any points. So 28-0 gives you first. They have LS in the Dual County League as first. I object to that. But anyhow, we're both undefeated so far. We got a long night ahead of us. I'm sure LS is challenged somewhere else in the state.
All right, with just close to 28 seconds left and a new set of downs, they got about 6 yards, it looks like, 5 or 6 yards to go for a score.
Vic Otero's asking for instruction. He's off the line of scrimmage, which is the right call. And there's a flag. Vic Otero, I think they had 12 men on the field. I think that calls would be half distance to the goal.
Oh, and Coach Bassett saying, get over here right now. I need to run something else.
No, I mean, Reading had 12 on the field because they had to run a player off. So because they called timeout, they picked the flag up, I assume. Is that right or not?
I don't see the yard marker moving, so I'm guessing a timeout was called.
Yeah, so a timeout was called. It nullifies that. It did Reading a favor. You could snap the ball there.
Well, yeah, if they had gotten a foul, then that ball would have probably gone right to the goal line, wouldn't it have?
Well, about 2.5 anyhow. All right. Look at the let's see how Reading look at so you got Conroy to the right there in the slot or on the inside covering Otero. They know he's the go-to receiver in the red zone. A little option. And that looks like touchdown, AB.
All right, well, Finn Murray, he will not be denied for a 3rd time.
Patrick Cronowit, that was a great call. They're keying on, Finn Murray with the run. And, wow, watch this. Here it is, the perfect option play.
Well, that was a good move there by Murray. I mean, no wonder I thought he scored it because at last minute he gave the ball away to Cronowith because he drew the defender. And Cronowith had an easy path to the end zone.
And whistles on the play. And let's see if we moved again. Yes, we did. So we're going to line up to kick a long extra point again. 22 seconds left in the half.
Here's a replay. Let's see if we can, of that touchdown.
Wow, and look at a great block. Stan Bernard with just a body on, was it number 35? What a great, all you need to do is stalk block him. You don't need to put him to the ground there, and that just put him on his heels just enough. So he made the play, but he made it in the end zone. Great play.
Oh, yeah. If you're going to play offense, you can't just run
the kick is
catch.
up, and it's huffing and puffing, and it's no good. All right, with 22 seconds to go in the first half, it's the Colonials 20 and the Reading Rockets 7. Here's the toss again. You see the block by Stan Bernard. And what a great block. He was blocking Sean Fisher. Good, solid football play. And that extra point miss is, let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt us on a tight, hard-fought game like this tonight. But you got to give credit, Coach Bassett, with that play call. That was absolutely the perfect call. You got the whole world keying on Finn Murray, You haven't run option all night. You've had option run against you a lot, but you haven't run it on your side of the ball. They run the option, touchdown, beautiful play.
You know, they call it sleight of hand. I call that sleight of run. Murray gets him to think he's going to try and go for the score. He's like, oh, here you go, Cronowith. Here's the ball. Go in.
That's great. All right, Damari and Conway. Convoy, I should say. I'm sorry. Back deep, and Damari patiently running up and gets knocked down at the 30, it looks like.
Well, Tim, would you think it would have been a safer move just to call for a fair catch to stop the clock, giving his team more time? Or do you think it's more try and run the ball forward to get a better position on the field while eating up clock?
Well, it was about 4 seconds of time and probably about 10 yards there, so I think he made the right decision there. Well, the question now is what do the Rockets do here? And
think we're going to see some home run attempts?
Well, I think another hook and ladder, since they seem to do that very well. I think you might see that again. I think the hook and ladder with the ball, 33 to Sinella. So you could run 33 and then give it to Sinella. Might be part of play. All right, Sinella back. He's looking deep. A little middle screen action is what the play's going to be, and it's snuffed out by the Colonials.
Yeah, that was number 54 for us. 54, or that's Andrew Fleming on the defense. He basically set a block that prevented that wideout from getting around him.
That was very well defended. All right. It looks like they're in victory formation or down formation. Now, that'll be it for the half. So the Colonials, with a hard-fought first half, with just entertainment beyond, anything you could have asked for. This ticket tonight is worth $500 a seat, but we got in cheap tonight. 20-0 Colonials over the Rockets. And, just been fun. What are your thoughts?
I love the game so far. I mean, it hasn't been chippy, like you said, despite some controversial plays. But the game has been entertaining none the least.
It's been great. And it's nice to see, AB's, just offensive playbook. It's been expanding week over week. They look so much more confident this year than last year. It's just great to see. So we'll be right back, folks, after this word.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Welcome back, everybody. What a first half of football, 20-7. I know we had some power difficulties. That second touchdown by AB wasn't, I don't think it's on film. It might be on iPhone or Android, we're not sure. But that was a great Finn Murray scramble against Convoy, and AB, because they deferred in the first half, gets the ball. Vic Otero and Stan Bernard, and they kick it away. And it'll go to Vic Otero here as he catches it on the run, gets patiently ducks, and looks like the ball's well covered by the Rockets at the 25, 1st and 10.
Well, let's see what kind of more offensive tricks Coach Bassett and Finn Murray can pull out of that playbook, because I'd love to see more. I really would.
Well, we were talking about at the half, Will, that, you know, even though the score's 20-7, you got a little bit of room here. The last thing you want to do on defense is to play prevent against this talented Rocket team. But AB on the ball on offense, I think they continue with the same scheme with Finn Murray thread up the middle. Let's see how the Rockets adjust defensively here. They got the 4-man rush. This is how they were playing it at the second half. It looks like from a alignment perspective. Let's see how they play it. All right, Finn looking. Little rollout pass to Otero. I believe that was Otero.
Let's see. Nope, that was Pat Cronowith.
Sorry. Crono with a nice solid run. He's very efficient the way he runs. There's nothing fancy. There's no shake and bake. He puts one foot in front of the other and gains ground, and I like that kind of running style.
Well, he definitely showed that style on the last AB touchdown.
All right, 2nd and a long 5. Otero with the keeper up the slot. Nice cut up there. And it'll be close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. They'll mark it shy of the 35, so it'll be 3rd down and a yard.
And you said last week, Otero, he's not a very big guy, but he did put some pounds of muscle onto that frame, and he's using every bit of it.
Yeah, he really is. Much stronger this year. But, you know, last year, this year, doesn't matter. Otero's always played tough, you know, but now he's got the extra muscle to, you know, make it count even more. All right, Finn Murray, empty backfield, the keeper up the middle. He gets some room, cuts back, great vision, 1st down and more.
I just don't know, Tim, how he does it. I mean, he evades tacklers like crazy. I mean, look at this replay.
Wow, it's just, you're right. I mean, and you got these speed athletes watching. You get, you know, Convoy there, flat-footed, saying, how am I going to get to this guy? Where's he going to cut next? He's, you know.
I mean, does Mr. C put butter in that cooler over there to put on his jersey?
All right, they give us out the middle. Nice little cutback off a trap block, but well covered by the Rockets.
Yep, that's number 9, Alex Barote, who has made some good runs this game so far.
AB trying to take advantage of the 3-man front there and do a trap block up the middle, but you know, Redding's pretty stout up there. Look how deep those linebackers are. Play action, Finn Murray under pressure, and he's going to keep it.
Gains about 3 extra yards on that run, but he didn't panic. He did not panic.
And he's smart, you know, not to go for the collision at this point in the game. You want you want to keep your composure And, if you can fight for 10 or 15, that's one thing. But get out of bounds, line up, try to make a good third down play here. And AB now huddling as opposed to getting to play at the line of scrimmage. So much slower pace, 8:23 to go in the third quarter, trying to eat up some clock as they call. I think it's taking them out of their rhythm a little bit, though. Nice play to Vic Otero. Sidesteps one defender and gets another 3 or 4 to bring up fourth down. And they'll punt it here, I would think.
Well, they're short about 2 yards, it looks like, from the first. Actually make that 3. But this is going to be an interesting choice here by AB. But I think they are punting. Murray's in the back end.
And Vic Otero came out a little ginger. I think he might be in this this punt formation, but he has to be out. So, all right, end over end punt, fair catch called.
Smart play there by John Damari, who has made some noise as a wideout in this game.
He's played a nice game, very solid game.
He's been their best weapon along with number 3, Vito Lorenza, who's been doing a lot of their running.
Yeah, when Damari's, when he's had the ball in his hands, he's gained ground. 5, 10, 15 yards. He slipped some blocks. He's a football player,
He's definitely showing it. Those are the kind of opponents you like to see on the other side of you.
Yeah, that's a heck of a compliment if I call him an AB-like kid, All right, trips right. Sinella with the keeper to Vincenzo. This time, wow. And that was Lorenza with the keeper on a sweep. And AB, here's the replay here. Watch this. Little read option. And they're reading that defensive end. And even with that defensive end biting her, when he giving it to him, AB reacts. Nice. All right. This time they run it up the middle with Lorenza in his second effort. And he's going to spin and get a few more yards.
And that was Alex Perrott right there with the tackle. He's like, no one's going to run the ball better than me.
Lorenza is done. Look at this. Watch this. Second effort here. Strong. All right, third down and 4. Okay, run pass option here up the middle. And Sinella gets room for a first down run.
There is a flag, though, on this play.
It looks like maybe the way 75 is looking frustrated. That's Dom DeCrescenzo. Sophomore, 6'1", 235. He looks bigger than that.
Yeah. Well, that flag was thrown by the ref who was behind the linebackers, so he must have seen. He's got good glasses or good eyesight to see it from that far back.
Let's see if it's against the Rockets. I believe it is.
Well, that hurts them bad. It was already 3rd and about 4, and now it looks like this could be 13 and 4.
If this is another block, yep. So now I got to say, Will, this is coaching. There's a technique that they're using in this game, I believe. Reading is. It's not my comment's not about chippiness.
Oh no,
they're coached in a certain technique that is not to the liking of the ref and the way the rules are. And clearly, it's cost them now about 60 yards in penalties or so.
Definitely.
But it's clearly coaching. It's a deliberate thing that they're doing.
I know you got to play tough, but I just saw Coach Fiore right there for Reading. He was not happy. He was slamming his fist against his clipboard.
3rd and 13, and you see Damari just move before the snap, and they'll walk that back.
You just got to play smarter than that. I mean, you got to know when to move. I mean, it's a skill you get taught throughout your years of playing the game. You just get that itch to get the thing started, and it often hurts.
All right, Coach is he's making a sign like they're going to run the same play again. You got to watch this, a double move down the field. You got a long field here. You got to be real careful. We are way back off the ball. and I don't like this formation. And let's see. Up the middle we go. And a first down run.
Oh, Lorenza, beautiful play right there. I mean, like you said, Tim, on this replay, you can tell they were playing too far back, and it hurt them.
Yeah, our linebackers and safeties were the safeties were 25 yards off the ball. All right, Convoy with a catch on the sideline. He gets up again, and Redding showing a lot of emotion.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was actually Pat Conroy's first play of the half, and he made it count.
And you can see AB. You see several AB players behind the runner there. So I think that was, maybe just a lack of discipline on that particular play. Very un-AB like this early season. So the Rockets have changed something up with this double slot formation, the way they're running it right now. All right, up the middle goes Sinella. And a second effort, he gets about 5 or 6.
Good scrappy play right there by Sinella. Don't take the knee when you get hit first time. Keep on pushing. Get extra yards.
So that play, even though that's 5 yards, AB will take that. That's a time-chewing play, and that's what we want them to do. I think that's good. This outside slip when we're playing soft is what we don't want, I think, or what I don't want anyhow. All right, run pass option again, and Sinella gets plenty of room on that. This is a different defense. We're just lined up differently.
Yeah, and I wonder, you're probably going to see Bassett make some changes real soon to this, because I think he's seen enough.
You see the offensive line way downfield, making good blocks on the linebackers and safeties. They're getting off. We're rushing 3. Yep, the Rockets moved.
I could see that from here.
75.
Yep, that was Dom DiCrescenzo again. And let's see if this takes some of the momentum out of this drive by the Rockets. It's now 1st and 15.
All right, you got Convoy 1-on-1 against Otero on the edge. Sinella under pressure, looks like a middle screen, and
oh my
and the ball's
God,
loose, and it rattles out of bounds, and I think that's recovered. I think if they look at that, he's in the air when he grabs the ball. That's AB football.
What a play! I don't know why he didn't throw the ball.
Yes, that ref is pointing right there. I think that's the marker for the play. But if you watch this replay here, smart play by who was that? Watch this. This is really interesting.
I just don't know why he didn't throw that away. I really don't.
Here's the ball bouncing around. It looks like a backwards pass. You see how that ball was picked up and he rolled. Who was that?
Well, that was Matthew Cox who tackled Sinella.
They call it rocket ball. I don't believe that. 2nd and 35, 40 yards. Again, we're playing way back here.
Oh, my God. I think this is the longest
Here's a
drive.
keeper in the middle, and there's your option play. Down the sideline, a cutback goes to Mari for close to the first down run.
Wow, it seems no matter how far back you put this Rockets team, they always make it up again. Look at this replay right here. It's like mind your toes when you're going down the sideline. They do that textbook.
Can we run that replay one more time? That looks like a forward pass across the line of scrimmage to me. I just don't think the refs picked it up. You watch this. He keeps it. Now, where's the line of scrimmage? He's got to be there, and that's a forward pass. So, it's pretty close.
You know, it's like in the NFL how they have the guys up top with the extra zoom-in cameras knowing whether to say, like, hey, throw that challenge flag. You get that kind of liberty here, Tim? I mean, I don't think I've seen Coach Bassett with a red flag in his sock.
All right, we're still playing. Let's see how we play this now. Where are the linebackers? The linebackers are up tighter. All right, this is a little.
3rd and 12.
All right, Sinella rolls, looking downfield, a double move. Damari looking, and the ball, nice defensive play.
Very nice. It is now 4th and 12 for AB. Very good defensive coverage right there. Here's the replay.
Wow, it's a jump ball at the end zone here.
That was Murray. That was Finn Murray who broke that up.
Wow, that's a really smart play. 4th down. The Rockets are going for it. 4th and 12. All right, show up I. Trips right. Sinella back to pass. Looks like a middle screen to making. Throws the ball hard over the middle, and it's incomplete. And the AB Colonials dodge a bullet there and take over. And you'd think it wouldn't be a bullet given that they were 1st and 35, but going for Convoy over the middle. It was open. He was open on that play.
And Convoy, he hung his head right there after that thing resolved. He was upset. He probably thought he was able to catch that.
I'm not sure if he slowed up on that cross pattern, thinking that the ball was going somewhere else. I think that play, it looked like they were setting up a middle screen, and the middle screen didn't work. And then he went deeper, but I'm not sure how that worked. But it sure looked like a middle screen the way the rush is coming in. Either that or our front is getting off the ball and getting through there very nicely. So.
All right, well, AB's got the ball, it looks like on the 36 or 37-yard line.
All right, little toss. And a good, tough run, 1st down run.
Oh, that's Alex Barat right there. This kid, he may be...
It's a flag on the play.
I mean, here's a replay. Let's see where that flag comes in.
He's trying to change the ball to his outside hand, and he can't do it. And face mask against Reading.
I mean, I know, Tim, you said earlier how Reading may be coached in some ways, but I hope to God they don't coach that.
No, I don't think that. I think that's just, you know, you get him.
Let's see on this replay where it is.
Yeah, there he is. He got it.
Yeah.
And, you know, without that face mask, he might have spun off that play and kept going. You know, all right, 1st and 10 for the Colonials, inside Rocket territory on the 35-yard line. 3:14 to go in the 3rd quarter. And that was a completely, we hadn't run that formation all game. I'm not sure all year. That was trips left, kind of a.
Well, not only that, the wideouts played a role by blocking for him.
Little cross pop with Finn Murray keeping the ball as he stretches for a couple. Whoa, there's a tangle up going in the middle of the field here as downfield was Hollis Durstein pancaking number 14, Jeremy Rosh. Well, they were going after it anyhow.
Well, I don't know. When Durstein got hurt earlier in the game, I wasn't able to tell what number it was that got him. Now, I probably bet Durstein's not that kind of guy. He's probably not a revengeful kind of player.
But it's interesting to see Durstein all the way downfield. They tell you, if he's the offside back lineman to make the block downfield. He was doing it. All right, 2nd and 8. Barrowett off tackle on a power play for about 4.
You know, it's like how Durstein, who's the biggest player on AB, I just love, it reminds me of the movie The Blind Side, where the big offensive lineman just pushes the defender all the way down the field. I mean, that was a blindside play right there.
That's beautiful. I love that. All right, 3rd down and 5. And Vic Otero has got to get set on the edge here. Play action. Finn Murray, and it's complete to Stan Bernard. He's loose, and it's touchdown. Colonials, they call it. Very slow, deliberate call. Stan Bernard gets loose.
Yep, you've said it before, Tim. You can't leave this guy open, and you cannot drop your coverage. You have to stay on
they're
him.
calling him back here. Let's see what's going on. There's a
The whistle, I believe, came after the ball was thrown or right around when it did. So.
Well,
Oh, do we have a timeout?
illegal man downfield. Wow, that's a tough
right.
call.
Well, here's a replay.
Wow. Oh. Well, that's one thing. Now Reading is got to think about Stan Bernard a little bit more, even though I'm sure they saw him on film.
Well, yeah. Well, like we mentioned, he did get hurt last week, and thank God it was just a cramp. But you can't take him lightly. You just can't. He's too much of a player to misjudge.
Both coaches have chosen to put one-on-one coverage on the rock stars on both teams here. I mean, Convoy's been covered one-on-one by, Noah Sweeney, by Vic Otero. I mean, we haven't really. This is interesting.
Well, do you think they're going in like a rotation or something?
I think
someone play on him a bit. When that person gets tired, let's switch it out.
Well, in the first half, Will, I saw what looked like a left and right coverage. So I think Vic had left field and Noah had right. That's what they were doing in the first half. So if he lined up on one side, he had him, that's kind of interesting that they are interchangeable from a skill point of view. You don't have players running back, all the way. So they were doing a.
You have to have it. I mean, that's the way you're going to succeed in this sport, is if you can do multiple things at one position.
But even in the NFL, they don't necessarily play left and right, so it's interesting.
No, normally you're just told to cover one person.
All right, Finn Murray again, Stan Bernard, and he caught it as a touchdown.
I don't
Let's
believe
see,
it.
the ref's got to call it, and it is. Touchdown, no flags on the field. AB.
I love Stan Bernard's reaction right there. He just sits right up in the end zone with his hands up.
Wow. Stan Bernard, he stays on the pattern, hands up, perfect ball on the fingertips, and he just takes care of that football in a beautiful play. All right, let's see if we can get set up for this extra point.
Yeah. Stan Bernard just reminds me
and
of
the kick
Randy
is up,
Moss.
and it is good. So with 1:20 to go in the exhausting third quarter, especially if you're an AB fan, 27-7, Colonials.
Yeah. Like I was saying, Tim, Stan Bernard just reminds me of Randy Moss. He can do the cross route. He can do the over-the-shoulder catch. He can do the deep ball, the short pass,
Here's
Do
the replay.
it.
Oh, this is just Finn Murray puts enough air on this ball as well. This is a lot of experience coming in. I don't think he makes this throw last year.
No.
I think he puts the veteran air under the ball there and allows Stan Bernard to go get it.
Well, last year was Stan's first year with the Colonials, and he didn't really become a factor till around mid-season. They were still getting him used to the system because he came from Florida, and you said he didn't even play football when he was down there? For a kind of like a walk-on transfer, I'm impressed.
All right, we kick it away. It goes to Damari, and we level out, and he is still loose in the middle of the field and a good form tackle. And there's good secondary blocking there. These teams are going at it.
You know, it's interesting. Number 21 for Reading, Luke Forbes, he has been warming up a lot on the sideline, but he has not had many chances to show what kind of kicker he is. And I really want to see those. I want to see him kick.
Well, the thing is, you know, with a scorer like this, you know, it's Reading needs touchdowns, but he's got a legitimate boot. The ball comes off his leg, I'm sure, and he had a field goal last week. He had a 20-yard field goal last week. All right, Sanella lines up, trips. I think you're going to see a lot more continued options, hooks and ladders, trick plays, as Reading has really executed well on that. Sanella's got plenty of time, and he's going to run up the middle. He gets tripped up, and maybe a 6-yard gain. But, the coverage for AB was very good. Let's see who had middle of the field. Here's the play action. Tons of time. I think he's looking down the center of the field and chooses to just run with the ball. And the linebackers, that's good disciplined football there, 2nd and 4.
Great job.
Stan Bernard playing center field.
Great job there by Matthew Cox coming in from behind. Really threw him off his game.
All right, run pass option up the middle again. They run that play very well. First down, Sanella. They really disguise that run pass option. They do that nicely. Here's the replay. Watch the back. Keep his arms folded. He looks like he's running, and then he is running with that ball loose. That's a potential fumble.
Yeah, another great tackle by Cox on that stop.
Convoy split out one-on-one against Otero on the end. Sanella looking downfield. He's got Nautilus. Oh, what a great jump ball play.
Very nice there by Sweeney.
Oh, this might be my favorite defensive play of the night. The ball's put right in the money here. Noah Sweeney goes up for the ball. The kid's got ups because he can run the 100-meter in a flash. So whether you're jumping up or you're jumping, on a stride, he's got to have some ups.
You know what's impressive about that? Sweeney is only 5'11", and that guy who the ball was thrown to, who number 5, Javon Nortellis, he's 6'2". Sweeney's got some jump in those legs to defend a guy that size.
False start against the Rockets. Captain Tyler Perillo with the move there. They were looking at a sweep. I think he wanted to block that edge. Look for Lorenzo to get the ball here. Sanella with the keeper up the middle, gets a couple. And that'll be it for the quarter. And wow, what a third quarter again. AB explodes to 27-7. And it's gone from the Finn Murray show to the Finn Murray and Stan Bernard show. And AB showing its balance, which it showed last week as well. This has been a lot of fun.
Definitely has been. It's been fun to watch and broadcast and do stats for, too.
So with that, we want to thank our sponsors and, we really appreciate all this great support they have for our program. And Acton Pharmacy, Dunkin' Donuts, Gallant Insurance, Huntington Learning Center, Medical Aesthetics, National Aviation Academy, Shire, Caton and Epstein, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, and TC Lando's. There's TC Lando subs in the truck tonight. We thank you for your support of the ActonTV sports coverage, and year after year, we have the greatest sponsors in all of Massachusetts football broadcasting. So thank you very much.
Couldn't have asked for better people. So here we go, Tim. It's now 3rd and 10.
Trips Rice have been running this formation the whole time, and let's see if the ball's loose. I think it is tonight.
Well, whoever recovers it, AB still gets the ball.
No, 3rd and 10. It was.
Oh yeah, now it'd be 4th and 10, but doesn't matter.
It's AB, and Will, I hate to say I called that, but Sanella, in that last few runs, you could see how careless he's been. You see?
Oh, geez, he dropped it, handing it off.
Yeah. Well, that run pass option, so this is with 10:48 to go in the game, 27-7. I think you'll see us go in that tight trips formation, which was the old A-Bear, Barry Jeanson formation.
Oh, the good old days, man.
Well, we did it. See, here's the replay again. You see, Sanella meant to pull it back out, didn't get it around the hip of number 23, Josh Williamson, and the ball hits the ground. AB recovered.
Well, AB now has the ball just in front at the 39-yard line here.
Out of the pistol, and Barat gets a nice cut at the middle, and he gets good solid run, 9 yards. Really solid. This kid is, here's the replay, watch this. Reads his block, he's running in back of Priscilla with a nice edge block there. Beautiful play.
Yeah, Barat is definitely making a name for himself in this offense. He is 5'11", and he is also 180 pounds, and he is really showing the muscle he has to keep plowing through defenders.
Yeah, and that play, Priscilla, where does Priscilla's lining up on the on that right position of the pistol. So he's sort of the up back, the fullback. Again, same place at this middle. He steps, turns, twist, first down and more. Barat, patient running. Clock counting down, 9:54. Again, let's see. He's behind Priscilla, gets a nice little block on the crashing defensive end.
Well, yeah, Priscilla, who is 6 foot tall and 210 pounds, is listed as a running back, but he showed like fullback capability right there as a blocker on that drive.
Well, remember Nick last year? He just stood out as a player to watch. You remember, he just kind of jumped out as a tough cookie. All right, in the pistol again. They shift it. Priscilla's now lined up on the left side. All right, this time they're going to run option, except Finn Murray cuts back over the middle, holds on to the football, gets about 3.
That's got to be the first time in a while this game that Murray's gone down the middle and has been stopped less than 5 yards short.
Well, different play, the pistol where they're running and he's really got a cutback. The play's designed, the whole defense is rolling that way. But I agree, Will, with your point. I mean, the one that's worked for him up the middle of most is really a quarterback keeper or design run, almost a wildcat type of play, if you will.
We haven't seen a Wildcat style play done yet, but knowing Coach Bassett, it is probably not out of his playbook.
We got some kids that could run it. All right, 2nd down and 8. All right, now Barat is a single back, and AB's going to call a timeout. Smart. We looked out of sorts and as we lined up to the ball.
Also, when you're 2nd and 9, it's probably a good time to call a timeout to go over a new strategy.
Give everybody a little rest.
About a little under 8.5 minutes left in this game.
All right, and it's a quick timeout, so we get right back in it. 2nd and 9. You see Redding with the 4-man front. Sure, the linebackers are up tight. We got them spread out. This is a good run formation here, actually.
Ooh.
And I think it's we got them on the cadence.
I don't know about this. Redding's just getting a little too aggressive, in my opinion.
Well, they're trying to get a jump on the ball here, and it is against Redding. A jump on the snap, but that might be a Finn Murray play all the way, Will, in that, he maybe changed up the cadence a la Tom Brady and got us a nice 5 yards.
I wouldn't put it past Murray from pulling that kind of sneaky play.
2nd and 4. Play action. Finn Murray looking deep, and he's going to get some room on the sidelines, and he scoots out. And again, he's playing like a veteran. Let's avoid the heavy-duty collision. Step out of bounds. Here's the replay. See where no sticks on this side, so it's hard to see where the first down marker is.
I think he intended to throw that ball, but he decided to do a run play instead.
It's going to be third down and about 4 from the 23.
I don't know what happened there.
He didn't. If he only gained, I think, a yard or a little less than one.
Okay, I thought that was better than that, but that's just me not paying attention. All right, third down, 4 yards. 8:17 to go with the clock stop there.
The ball is actually started at the 18.
And a nice play to Vic Otero as he sweeps out, stays in bounds, and gets a first down. That's a good money play. And Finn Murray has really made all those tough outs passes all game long. That's just great football. You got to defend the entire width of the field if he's making that throw.
I mean, Murray is doing a great classic move by the quarterback position by doing those quick throws. It's like get the ball, turn, toss.
All right, first down on the – is it first and goal? It is first and goal. Must be just inside the 10. Pistol. All right, up the middle goes Barat, and immediately he's taken down after maybe a yard. Is that Kronowit or Barat? I can't catch the number there. On the replay, you can see.
I think that's Barat.
Barat, yep, number 9. All right, AB taking a lot of time on the calling the play, getting in the huddle.
Well, they are counting down the clock. We just have almost about 7 minutes exactly till the game ends.
This is we're in our field goal range here. Barat cutting up the middle, spinning, maybe a couple yards, bring up third down.
And this may be what Coach Bassett is telling his team. He says grind out the clock. Try and take the time off as much as you can.
14.
I'd say at this point that's more important than trying to get another touchdown.
So field goal is meaningful here. That gets us up, makes it a 5-score game by my calculation. Right? So it's 14, 21, 20, 29. So if you get a field goal, you're basically Reading would have to do a lot of 2-point conversion along the way. So let's see if that comes in. Let's see how we do this play now. What do we call here?
Well, we have 2 wideouts lined out wide on left and right, 2 in the middle on the left.
5-man front. They run the corner route and
caught. Did he stay
just
in
in and out of the
bounds?
hands.
Nope. All right.
Ball intended for who was that there? I believe we're going to kick field goal. Yep.
Well,
This is a very meaningful play. This makes this adds another score.
Almost a 20-yard.
Makes it a 5-score game unless you have a lot of 2-point conversions. So meaningful decision here. And it is up, and it is good. So that's a really good decision by the coach. Makes it 30-7 with 6:03 to go in the game, and that's smart play.
Like they've said in many movies, now this is getting good.
Here's the replay on the extra point. I mean, the field goal, and the kick is up, and you see the refs looking. You can see the refs lean back, see if they can see that ball. It's so hard to see from here. I wasn't going to call it. I've called so many incorrect extra points in my broadcasting life.
Well, your glasses didn't fail you this time. Okay, AB getting ready to kick off.
Now, do you do a squib down the middle, or do you kick it away? We've been able to cover Dangerous Convoy and Lorenza, Vito the Lorenza there.
Yeah, number 1, John Damari's also been a factor in kickoffs.
And we kick it away. It goes to Lorenza.
It's a nice deep kick, though. See if.
And he is taken down.
Oh, I could hear that hit from up here.
You can see all the blocks downfield. And now things are getting a little chippy here. That's okay.
Well, as long as we don't have any Jalen Ramsey, A.J. Green moments.
All right. 5:58 to go in the ball game. At this point, Reading's got to put the ball in the air on every single play. There's not a single run that they can really make, so that takes the run game of Sanella out completely by my calculation from a clock management point of view. Let's see how they play it.
Yeah, Sanella has not had one successful deep pass this game. I think
he's
had
looking
one.
back. They got a little wheel route going, and he throws the ball loose on a double move. And
I stand corrected. There's one.
They
that
run.
Was 23.
That's a great call.
That was Josh Williamson.
They run trips left. They do a wheel route out of the backfield, and pass is complete again. Jake D'Agostino, captain. So the Rockets have gained about 40 yards in about 15 seconds.
Yeah, that ball was almost blocked twice by the AB defense.
And again, the difference is, you know, we're playing so far back. The linebackers are off the ball. All right, Snell looks right. And this time, that ball's out. There's a whistle there.
Oh, well, that looked like number 8. Hey, yeah, Jake D'Agostino, he looked upset.
Here's the
like
replay. Let's see why they would call the whistle so early here. He's held up, but he's loose, and he lost the ball. There's no reason to call that early whistle.
Well,
he was spinning out. I mean, you call the whistle to protect the player, but in that case, that's a fumble.
Yeah.
And a recovery.
I mean, they got lucky because that ball was recovered by Acton Boxborough, so now they've got to make the most of this second chance. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 11.
All right, 5:13 to go in the game. 30-7. Sanella with the play action pass. It's intended for Convoy, and what a great play. He's double covered. Good defensive call. Here's the play action.
Oh. Looks like we had an AB player down for a moment, but he got up okay.
Stan Bernard, 2 AB players down. I think they got that collision. Vic Otero was down.
Yeah, they may have cold-cocked each other in the head accidentally.
Yeah.
With their own helmets. But it looks like Bernard is coming out probably just to catch his breath, collect his thoughts.
Well, you know, take him off the field now. And who's come in for Bernard? Because that is...
Think it's Sweeney?
I think Sweeney and Bernard are on the field at the same time. I think they got... I think Ethan Logue is playing safety. All right, Sanella's got plenty of time, and there's a hold on the outside here. And a great coverage again, Sweeney. He's had a heck of a game.
He may be under 6 feet, but he can jump,
but
he's using it.
He's a sophomore. And he's been asked to really make some big plays. You see how he got in position? That's a basketball play there. You basically use your body, you get in there, you have every right to back into the player to get your, if he plays that a step forward, he doesn't get it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he just did it right there to 33. Pat Conroy, but earlier in the game, he did it to number 5, Javon Nortellis.
Here's the replay. Watch how he uses his body position. This is like boxing out in basketball. Ball's thrown up. It's right there. Sweeney jumps up, and he ball. Also, he taps the ball, doesn't play. You know, that's a beautiful athletic play.
And now it is 4th and 10, and from the look of it, Reading is going to go for it. I don't think they have a choice.
They have no choice. This is effectively an end zone throw. Probably it might be the same play that they just did.
Well, let's see.
Stan Bernard checks in, replaces Ethan Logue at safety.
I'm interested to see what kind of defensive scheme we use here.
All right, Snell looking right, and he is sacked. They got to blow that whistle that time.
That was 53 for Acton Boxborough.
Sinella showing his strength.
Yeah, that was Darren Stanton right there who had his hand on Sinella.
Look at Sinella, so strong. He's got 2 big AB players hanging over him, and he still won't go down.
You got to admire the grit and toughness that young man has. It's not easy when you're being tackled by a bunch of guys to stay upright.
All right, 4:47 to go. The only way that this is just a one-possession game is if AB dusts off its wing tee and drives down the field and uses all that clock up.
Well, I have a feeling that's what we could see. I really think that Coach Bassett may just play it safe and run the ball.
All right. We're in the read option. Barat was on the wrong side. They adjust. And Vic Otero tries to get away, but nothing there. Again, that's a pretty risky throw.
Definitely. You don't want to get a turnover and have Reading start right this far down close to the end zone.
And I kind of think Coach Bassett is basically saying, if we don't get really good at those stretch the field throws like we're doing and like we started last week, we're not going to really take this team very far. So there's a lot of development going on inside these games as well. If you can develop and win, you're in really good shape, but that's still a risky throw.
You can never stop learning during a game or a season.
All right, toss. Behind some blockers goes Barat, patiently looking, and he cuts up, and there's a tackle way out of the sidelines there, but no call by the ref at this stage of the game with that score.
Well, in my opinion, there's no need for a tackle like that close to the sideline. Just push him out of bounds. Don't tackle him like he's about to score a touchdown.
All right, that did stop the clock with 3:58, so 3rd and 8, maybe a long 7, and we haven't really done the job of getting this clock churned down. 30-7.
Well, at 3rd down, it's going to be interesting to see what they do here.
Same play with Bernard. This time he gets loose. He's got one man to beat, and he gets pummeled. And
it's a loss of yardage right there.
Jeremy Rush made a hit that was square. Stanley Bernard. That's a good form tackle there. All right, we're going to have to punt this ball.
Well, it's going to be Finn Murray who's going to punt it.
To John Damari, who is, you got to watch this kid.
Yeah, he's back at the 35.
Low snap, get the ball out, good punt. And it gets on the ground and does.
And it's a good bounce for AB too.
Nicely done. 1st and 10 of the Rockets on their own 36 with 3:38 to go in the game. 30-7 Colonials.
Yeah. So let's see what AB does here defensively, but I'm actually interested to see what Reading's going to do offensively. I'd like to see a few more tricks pulled out of their playbook.
Well, I'll tell you, you think about it, they've had, most of their major yard gains have been on options and halfback option passes and a hook and ladder and so on. So Reading has really pulled out some, as you said, some tricks in the book. All right. AB rushing 3.
Oh!
And a low snap, and
still Reading ball, but they got lucky. They got real lucky there. There's just been a lot of miscommunication between the quarterback and his supporting cast.
Look at who is that going after them? That's
Well, was that Durstein?
Jack Washburn.
Oh.
Doing a swan dive for that ball. Out of the way, Jack. All right, Snell looking right sideline on a comeback route, and it's intended for Convoy, who does a nice catch, and it's out of bounds. 3 minutes.
That was Nate Sullivan with the tackle.
2:59 to go. Watch this catch. All right. Trips here.
Ball just in front of the 50.
Snell looking, he's got Convoy, he's going to keep up the middle. He's really breaks 3 or 4 tackles and gets cut down at the 35.
Yeah, he just got 21 much-needed yards right there for the Rockets.
And that, I believe, is a timeout. AB, I'm just looking, are they just resetting the ball? Here's the replay. Boy, he is elusive.
Yeah, the only problem with that drive is the clock is still running.
Oh. Intended for Nortellis, Javon Nortellis, incomplete. Just off the fingertips there. 2:26 to go. 2nd and 10. All right, rolling right. He's got a nice little, this time back to Nortellis they go. Javon this time catches the ball. I believe that might be his first reception tonight.
Yeah, it was a good one too. He got a first down, but the one mistake I think that AB defender made was that he tackled him out of bounds. I don't think that was the intent.
Well, the clock is moving, so maybe that was inbounds.
It almost looked like he knocked over the linesman, but I guess he was down first.
All right, this time Convoy on the outside cuts back in, now cuts back outside, and close to a score, but maybe out at the 2.
Well, the Rockets keep showing they are not out of this game. Now they got to play it smart and not get penalties.
Here's the replay. You wonder why they haven't run this more during this game, because a little quick out to him, and you're, that's an 8-yard gain. It's very difficult to defend. He's so big and strong. All right, up the middle, and a little cutback, and
he's in.
Lorenzo's in for a touchdown. Just had to check there. It was a good solid run. So with 1:49 to go in the game, here's the replay again. Follows his blockers, cuts out. And
yeah, that was a nice job by Lorenzo. He did get a touchdown earlier this game, but it got called back on a penalty. So it's good to see him get into the end zone this game, because he was robbed of that last one.
All right, the kick is up, and it is good. And the AB Colonial fan base is heading for the exits a little early here. Got a minute 49 to go in the game, but they showed up in force tonight, and you could hear them all game long. Nice to see all the support
For those who don't know, this is actually a home game for Acton Boxborough. There were some fixtures at Leary Field that have not been completed yet, so that's why we are playing this home game at Reading instead of Acton Boxborough Field area.
That was great to see that they really came in.
So this is actually the 4th time, I believe, that Reading is kicking the ball off. They had to kick it off to begin the second half. No, actually 3rd time, because they kicked it off once when they scored their touchdown. Then they kicked it off to start the half. Now they're kicking it again because of their 2nd touchdown. I don't think I've seen this less of a kickoff by one team.
So we're playing for the onside. We have one man deep, everybody to hands unit up front. You'll see the onside kick.
It's got to go at least 10 yards to be recovered by the kicking team.
And they kick it away. Barat covers it up.
Smart play by Bernard. Don't try to run with it. Just touch the ball and cover.
Yeah, Barat was, you like how he did like an army crawl to the ball. That was, he's a solid player. It's just a really good, safe ball protection move.
Here's a replay on that kick.
Watch the army crawl. Gets down. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
you think that was another playbook call by Coach Bassett?
I don't know, but you jump right on top of the ball has a chance to squirt out. You crawl up to the ball and pull it in, and it really is. I don't think I've ever seen that, though.
Yeah, you don't touch it until you have to.
All right, 1st and 10 Colonials with 1:49 to go in the game, 30-14. And Nate Sullivan at quarterback. So that means the Rockets are without timeouts, or they have their last timeout, I would assume.
Well, I mean, if you have it, you might as well use it. So
let's see if they have any more. I wish
they just can't let AB get a first down on this drive. If they get a first down, then they never get the ball back.
All right, they're on a little off-tackle run, and there's a flag on the play. Got to stop the clock. And that's not what we want.
False start on AB.
It's against AB, yeah.
5-yard penalty. 22nd down at about 14.
Well, I mean, I know when I talked to Coach Bassett before the game during warm-ups, he told me that he does not expect an easy game against Reading tonight. And I will say, even though the score shows us up 30-14, it still was not an easy game. Those points did not come easy.
Oh, I agree. I think, this is one of the hardest fought multi-score wins in the making that you can see here. This off-tackle play, good run, solid 3 or 4 yards, and timeout, Reading. So Reading still has timeouts. And that'll bring up 3rd and 11. 3rd down and 11.
Granted, Tim, we've seen over 6 penalties at least against Reading in this game. I mean, those don't help Reading's case at all, but AB definitely made the most of those penalties. They capitalized on them, and they got down the field more.
See, here's the 16-point game. This is a 2-score game.
Well, looks like the Reading assistants have already left their booth spot.
that right? Yeah, that's right. 16 points. So technically you have a two-score game. We got a little keeper there by Nate Sullivan up the middle.
Oh,
And
what's this?
Nate Sullivan is the ball carrier. He stopped for him. Gain of about a yard.
Just under a minute and a half to go in the game.
so you still, if you look at the score again, well, I'm not sure why we are in this configuration this way, because you have 16 points. That's 2 scores, 2 touchdowns with 2 extra 2-point conversions. So if John Damare scores on this play, gets down the onside kick, get the ball, throw a couple passes in the Hail Mary, they tie the game.
Well, let's see what AB decides to do with this punt.
And a good kick that's gonna. And
That
all
went
right.
pretty good, up to the 45.
So Reading now has. I wish I had the timeout, Des, but we're gonna have to somebody keep that.
Well, you're probably going to see a lot of pass plays on this drive. Running the ball just keeps the clock moving, and that's not something Reading can afford. Well, you think you're going to see a lot of plays on the edge, thrown to the sideline?
No, we got a lot of substitutions now. A lot of kids in for AB. And still Sinella's in the game. Like I said, it's a 2-score game. He throws the ball deep.
He caught it.
And like I said, it's a 2-score game. This is, I'm not sure that I would have made this call with this substitution the way we did it, but
all right, 1:01 left, and the Rockets just got to their 5-yard line.
they have no timeouts now if they just did that, right? So
Well, they may have just spiked it. Here we go on the replay here. Here's the replay, Tim, of that toss.
So the Rockets kept their starters in, and we substituted. And like I said, 2-score game. They score here. It's 30-20.
You can see on the tackling on that last play, they were trying to strip that ball. Oh, that's a fumble.
And it's touchdown called by the ref. Well, there you go. 52 seconds left. Onside kick. We're in trouble here. Onside recovery kick. We're in trouble. Here's the play. He must have crossed the plane. It's hard to see it from this angle. Runs up the middle. Wow.
Yeah, he fumbled it into the end zone, but it was recovered by a Reading player. But he may have been down before the ball came out.
Obviously, they're not going to kick here.
Nope, they go for 2 points, and if they succeed, they will be down by 8.
If we stop this play here, they run outside and an easy walk in. They're starters against our substitution. So now, like I said,
here's a replay of that 2-point conversion.
it's an 8-point game.
Nicely done. Pitch to Conroy, who's going to take it around the corner to the edge.
I don't understand how we played that, but that's where we are. It's an 8-point game. Onside kick, they recover. You could, you could walk. That's crazy. All right.
Well, let's see. I mean, so far on that field, I see Vic Otero, I see Jonas Weckman, and I see Stan Bernard.
Well, we have our hands unit out there, but onside kicks. What is it? This is.
It's got to go 10 yards at least to be recovered by the opposing team.
They can tie this game. That is really interesting. How this, All right.
Here we go. Let's see how this ball gets kicked. Recovered by
AB, and there you go. So Coach Bassett shows a lot of confidence in his players.
Yep, that was number 11, Ethan Logue. Very nice move there by the wide receiver.
And, puts in, shows, substitutes at this part of the game. The Rockets keep their starters in. And, that's an interesting play. Sometimes you make that call and the other coach says, okay, the Rockets chose not to call the white flag on that front, and they demonstrated very quickly get right back in this game.
Well, it's like whenever I play the card game Magic the Gathering, everyone says when they're drawing cards off their deck, heart of the cards, man. Well, in this case, Coach Bassett has the heart of his players. He knows they'll go out there and perform.
Look at our victory formation. It's out of a shotgun.
So here we go. We're going to see. Hey, but it looks like we just have a penalty that just got called. So I don't know why the clock is still moving.
No, that clock is still moving. I don't think it's a penalty. I think he's just setting the ball. And they're going to try to run this clock all the way down here, and that should do it, folks.
Yep, clock goes down to 15 seconds. AB is now 2-0 for how long has it been, Tim, since we're 2-0 to start the year?
Like I said, we played some competition tonight. This is a respect game, and AB really stepped up its game. They played a great game last week, 28-0. This game really, when we had all of our, everything working for us, we just gave up one score on a trick play, and I think our defense is still, very much to be reckoned with this season.
Definitely that front seven, and our defensive backs are starting to become a household name too. Noah Sweeney, I want to see more out of that young man as the year goes on.
Yeah, I want to thank our crew, stat man, color commentator, everything. Will Henry, thank you, Will, for pitching in as Mark is, on a raft somewhere in the beautiful Greek Isles, and Corinne Joseph on camera, and we have Brittany Ford on instant replay. We have Brian Coulahan on camera, Chris Gray, Pat Snow, who not only does instant replay here, but was my limo driver and gave me a ride to the game tonight. And Rick Degon, our director. Thanks, everybody. You guys do a great job, and that's going to do it today, but don't go away just yet. We'll be right back.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all. so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's see the second half replays on this unbelievable game, 30-22. Here's the read option handoff here.
Yep, that's Vito Lorenzo.
Vito Lorenzo just smashing his way up the middle for a nice 8-yard run. There's Sinella in trouble, gets taken down. Defensive line played great for AB in the fumble recovery. Here's keeper option. And John Damari, he had a great game with the option run up the sidelines. Very solid.
And right here, this is Murray. This was a pass he got to Stan Bernard, but from what I remember, this was actually called back because of a penalty, sadly. But if you look at the next one, he's going to chuck that ball again to Bernard, who made this beautiful over-the-shoulder catch. And he was not denied this time.
Beautiful, beautiful throw and catch. That was great. Well done. Here's the fumble by Sinella. And it looked like he just couldn't get the ball around the hip there. And Blue and Gold was diving for gold there and came up with it.
And it was AB ball.
Nick Barillo with the call.
And here's Sinella. He's going to make this beautiful pass all the way downfield to number 8. Was it? Nope,
that was Josh.
Number 23. That's Josh Williamson.
Here's Snell looking downfield, and he's just, again, the relentless AB rush.
Yep, that's number 53, Darren Stanton, wrapping him up.
And here's a nice this touchdown late in the game. It got him within 8. Goes Vitrenza.
And here we go. Sinella. He's going to uncork this long pass, and this is going to go all the way down the field to Pat Conroy, his biggest catch of the game. It's going to put them right in touchdown formation.
Sinella with the middle run. Run this. And the ball came loose as he crossed the goal line, but it was called touchdown by the ref before. And that's it, folks. It just, this game, we had some power loss along the way. That second touchdown by AB was just such really a game changer in momentum, I think, and we were calling the game anyhow with or without power, but that really was the momentum changer. I think we got a lot of confidence out of that score.
We definitely did. Going up 14-0 before the first half is finished was a big relief for us. But like we kept saying, you can't be too comfortable. Next week is Barnstable, people. We are thankfully having them visit us this year instead of going down to the Cape, even though I'm sure the weather is lovely.
Yeah, no, it's Barnstable's coming up. They'll show they'll bring some lobsters with them. They're going to come up and play a Saturday afternoon game. And I want to thank again our camera crew, everybody back in the truck, and our sponsors for helping us out here. There's a lot going on today in terms of the setup and all the adjustments with some of the power challenges. And we saw our camera crew, pull out their iPhones and Android phones and filming this game. And you're going to see, with that master editing they have, you'll probably see the game brought to you by, iPhone and Androids for that second quarter. So I really like the creative, just commitment by our team. So thanks again for that. And with that, Will, it's been great working with you on the, behind the mic now. And I'm sure with this, Mark is having a great time in the beautiful Greek Isles. So with that, folks, thank you for watching this presentation of ActonTV Sports. Thanks to everybody. We'll see you next week.